Welcome back to Why Gaming. Today we have something which is a little bit disappointing to talk about, and as you can tell, it is Generation Zero's crafting system. The Dangerous Experiments update came with a massive bunch of crafting overhauls as well as the schematic system overhauls. Now, it has been a bit of a disappointment, mainly because the actual crafting system itself has been nerfed so bad that it is almost pointless actually crafting anything now. You're better off going out there and actually grinding for items rather than using your resources to craft them, which is a massive shame. Crafting was really getting there. The improvements that they were making ever so slightly towards each and every little bit of the crafting aspects were getting there. They were, but this is a massive step in the wrong direction, and the Generation Zero community are not happy. Let's talk about 50 BMG armor-piercing ammo. Now, this is for one of the most popular rifles in the game, and that is obviously the big 50 cal anti-material rifle. And as you can see here, explosive 4, steel 8. The resulting amount of ammunition you get from this is just 3 rounds, as opposed to going out there and hunting down a tank, which will give you anywhere between 5 to 20, and that is obviously dependent on the level of tank. If you go for something a little bit higher, you can often get a hell of a lot more. So going out and actually getting the steel and the explosive, which is not exactly difficult explosives, but it is not one of the easier ones as opposed to steel. Steel, obviously, you get from pretty much every machine. Explosive is one of the ones that you mainly have to deconstruct stuff for. So it really is a kick in the teeth. Even going down to standard 5.56 armor piercing ammo, you will only get 25. Which is a massive shame, because I know myself and a lot of other players like to use the actual crafting to negate that grindy part of the game where we have to go out, get loads of ammo, get loads of meds, and do all of that kind of stuff. Now it moves on to the next point, which is equipment. Obviously, we do have a new system, which is the schematics tree, which is a brilliant new feature. It makes grinding for schematics much easier rather than going out there killing one tank or 17 rival tanks to potentially get yourself a schematic. You now actually have the chance to get schematic points, which you get from defeating rivals. But if we move over to equipment, it is relatively easy to get these ones. All you have to do is craft equipment, but now we can actually craft so much more. But wait, we can't craft so much more, because now the minimum batch has dropped to just 1 per item, which is an absolute ball ache. It should not be like that. It does completely negate going out there and doing the said work for the schematics themselves. As I was saying with the equipment one, it's not too bad. All you have to actually do is craft equipment to get yourself the points. But when it comes to other ones, you have to go out and hunt certain machines, hunt certain bits and bobs. So it does end up being quite a lengthy procedure. And you want to be rewarded for that. When you can only craft 1 medkit, 1 flare, it's not rewarding at all. Now, as far as I'm aware, nothing was addressed in the Generation Zero stream. I did hold off because I wanted to see if it was actually a mistake and things were nerfed a little bit too heavily than what they were actually meant to be. But nothing was brought up in stream. I know a few people did comment on it, and I'm assuming it is something that they will potentially look into and readjust in the future if needs be. And hopefully they do. Because like I was saying earlier on, the point of these schematics is there to negate that grindy aspect of going out and getting loot. Now, with this, you still have to grind to get the actual equipment and parts to build any piece of ammunition or equipment that you want. So, whereas beforehand going out and grinding for that didn't really matter, because you go out, you get the equipment, and then you'd get yourself 50 rounds, 100 rounds, you get yourself 5 medkits. Whereas having just the one, it's completely pointless. When it comes to time, crafting is meant to be something that's much quicker over actually going out and grinding. But now, you are much more beneficial and much quicker to go out there and actually grind for ammo and meds and stuff like that, and save your resources for those hard to find items like adrenaline shots, certain landmines, which is a massive shame. Now crafting is really only useful for those things, as well as experimental ammo, and obviously your clothing schematics, but that's a different story entirely. So hopefully the team do something to address this. Whether they will or not is yet to be seen. What do you guys think in the comments? Let me know. Are you upset with the actual crafting sort of nerf that they've done? For now though, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from me. I've been Wyatt, you've been awesome. Please subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and if you want to support us a little bit further, consider checking out the members. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.